Hello and welcome back. I'm Beeble and you're watching Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Today, we'll make things better. Welcome back. First, giveaway. Down in the description, there's a link if you want Workers and Resources for a friend, or if you don't already have it for yourself. Go sign up. I'll give away at least one key at the end. If this works out well, we'll do another one and there will be more keys. So please just join, share it, do all the things. You get extra, it's like a raffle. You get extra entries for all the things that you do. It's going to run until the end of January. Second, as always, thank you for contributing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for all your suggestions. I may sometimes sound like I'm arguing, but I'm really just trying to delve into, investigate for myself the things that you sometimes suggest, hard word. So I'm really just trying to have an open dialogue that may be sometimes a little more confrontational than some people may like. It's not, I really appreciate all the input you give me. Just know that. I thought we haven't been at this city for a while, and also this city is essentially full of unemployed people. There's just the basic stuff that the city needs for the citizens, but there are a lot of citizens here that don't have work. I did spruce it up with a couple pine trees, not spruces, get it? Haha. But tried to make it look a little prettier, but this is our university town. And while you were... Oh, I filled up all these buildings with students, but it appears that they're all already graduated in the time that I was gone. But we don't have any research right now. I did get rid of the community tech tree. You may have noticed that. It just didn't do anything besides I had to click a button every once in a while, but it didn't add anything else. There was something missing. It was just too linear and the time just didn't matter. It just had to do it. It didn't feel right yet. I like it, but it needs a little bit of work before I will use it. Next thing, this guy. There's usually about 1,000 workers waiting here, and we have about 2,000 unemployed people at all times. Our citizen number looks fine, our education number is getting better, our university education is better, but there's just a lot of people here that don't work. Why is that? All we're doing is sending a couple buses here to pick people up to bring them just across this area. They're really not doing anything. So we should change that. There is a direct connection to Zone 4 where we need workers, so we should just put a couple, no, not trams, a couple, what are they called? Trains. A couple passenger trains to send up there so we have a more steady supply of workers. So let's get started with that. While you were gone, I actually thought I was clever, and I removed a bunch of crossovers that were not really required anymore. Well, it turns out there's no crossover in front of this station at all anymore now, besides, well, there's one on this side, but there's none on this side, and for the way I need them to transport the passengers, I really want to cross over there. And I think over here's the best place. Are you really not letting me... There's a power line that runs there and it won't let me connect to it. Okay, I guess we'll go from here somewhere. Green? There's green. There's green. Same rule, crossovers, I'm just gonna build. A couple of you said it's fine. A few of you didn't say anything. I'm just going to go this way. And then here's our rules as before. Hey, train. Yeah, let's just do that. That's probably fine. We'll just do it like this. There's a chain here. It's not ideal because this block is not super long, but the other option is putting the crossover here, making this block longer, but then having trains just block the intersection all the time. That's not good either. There should probably just be a bridge that would help that. But at this point, I like how the city looks, and we're just going to do passenger trains here mostly. And this is just a rail construction junction, so it shouldn't interfere much. Oh, what do we have going on here? what we usually do say, and I should not break that. Just one way in, one way out. If you don't do that, you're going to run into trouble. Let's take these two away. This is... I guess it looks like at some point I thought it's just going to be a brew station and nothing else. But that's not what it is anymore. So let's set it up to what it really is. Yeah, this crossover is really far away, but it's fine. I could move it to here, and that would be a little better, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Cool. We have this set up now, that a train can go in here and pick up people, and someone can wait here. And let's just go get a train. Where are we? Here. Do love the new computer that I don't have problems anymore. This is the break train. It's just gonna sit here until the new rail yard is done. I'm really excited about the new rail yard, by the way. It's just 330, 325. It's just, I don't know, it's grand. I feel like everything we're gonna build from here on out is just gonna be bigger. Is it gonna be better? I have no idea. Depends how we design it. I design it, what I'm gonna do with it. But yeah. There's the motor wagon again. Can I just use an actual train? What do we have here? 97, 95, 100, 195. The motor wagon can go 120. Only picking this because of the speed. 115, 155, 110, 115. Let's do... honestly, just two of this. Same setup. Oh, come on. This should go here. There we go. These will both be the exact same setups. They will just go from this town to this, not there. Hey, clouds. Where am I? Here. To this construction zone. Pretty simple. There's the station. Very good. Start. Let's go click this button, then click this button, then tell... Aww, it closed the wrong one. Don't hit escape when you don't mean to hit escape there. Cool. And get you started. I would actually like to follow you, if that's a real option. Let's turn this on. I mean, it just looks pretty, right? Now, plan for today. I don't really have a real plan. But what I would like to do is finish zone 4 planning, because people are already moving in and they don't have what they need right now, which is not a good start. They will just leave or be unhappy or die or do all the things. Winter is coming, you know, all that stuff, and nothing is ready yet. And then I may want to look at this area over here where he's driving to for fuel, because that needs to be revamped. We need a new fuel station that is not over there in the way, probably off here to the left a little bit, where we're passing, and then revamp this whole area. I'm pointing with my finger at the screen, but revamp this whole area to go to that storage unit, which is storage unit, or open storage, is just going to be used for construction in this area. I don't think I'm going to move the construction offices yet, just because there's still going to be stuff that I'm going to do here. I'm pretty sure about that. Where you guys go? Yeah. What else is happening? I was playing it forward a little bit without you, and it's mostly... excuse me. It's mostly finishing the animal farms and the rail yard. Rail yard is coming along really nicely. It's nice and large. And maybe at some point you remember there was a short argument or a couple comments about you didn't need 2 rail construction offices up there by the university town. Well, it turns out having 12 construction cranes working in that area is actually really helpful. So that is happening relatively fast. I played a little bit with some signals. Haven't broken it yet. That's fine, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that needs to be updated. I added a couple bus stops for the animals, for the animal farms. I could protect this crossing out too. And yeah, no, I think that covers it. Hey, autosave, thank you. Just waiting for this guy to actually pick up some people. Thanks, thanks, cursor. Cursor's just pointing at things. I haven't actually had as many there was one problem, and we're gonna drive past that section here in a second once he gets the green light, which was a rail section where nobody was driving on it, and it was not clear to me why. Where are you going? You going around? That's just a silly way. So this is part of the new rail yard that we're just driving through. I didn't expect it to actually take this path, and honestly, it's gonna wait here for a little while. Or not. Wow. Did it get priority because of the passenger train? That's very interesting. That's pretty cool that it does that. I really expected it. But the rail to the left of here, of where we are right now, nobody was using it, and I didn't know why. So I started just the game and played around with it, and eventually I just replaced that whole section, auto-build it, just to see if it worked. And now it works. Now people are using it, and it's actually pretty busy, and yeah, now it's doing the thing that it needs to do, so no clue what the problem was, but it's fixed now. Do you fit in? You may be actually too long for that section. We'll figure that out. But here we go. Pick up some people and let them get to work. And having this train here now makes me think we may be able to reduce or remove the train that connects from Novobabalsky City to the construction zone, because that one is just, one, it's shorter and smaller, and two, having these two trains here at a higher frequency will probably mean we don't need as many people coming from the main city. We do have enough workers right now that are unemployed, so I'm not that worried about it, but it's something to consider later on. I think every once in a while this one will... Aw. Yeah, this one, I'm assuming this one will just get blocked a couple times, especially because the rail cranes are slower than what this one can go, but there's no real way around it. There is a question mark I see in the distance. I need to fix that. But yeah, actually trains are already using the bypasses that I set up here, so that's, I think that's pretty good. Let's turn this off again until we're there. Now we're gonna maybe be stuck for a little while. What do we have here? That was a crane that we were behind. What are you waiting on? Who are you waiting on? That's green. That's green. That's all green. Yep. There we go. Just make it up to the end. I know I'm just talking about things here, but there's a lot of construction going on, and there's really... we don't have to do anything. I could actually just let this run, and we don't do anything. But for now, just watch the train drive. There's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, that was the loud sound that nobody likes. I don't like it either. Here we go. There is our workers. And I actually watched this for a little while. All these workers, the assignments, the way I have them set up, actually work pretty well. Like, we don't lose barely any people here when they get there. Because they just, when they're done waiting here, they go to the next station, and next station, and next station, until they actually get picked up. Which... Let's click on one of these guys. Working shift? Okay, total traveling time. Yeah, you're over 5 hours and you're waiting on another platform. So, the travel from Zone 3 city to here is about 4 hours, which is fine. No, it's less than 4 hours. It's just the total travel time by the time they get here and get picked up. So people are not super unhappy, which I think is a good thing. Cool. This guy. At some point we're gonna do clothes and the other stuff too, but for right now, clothes and meat, until we produce it, is going to be auto-purchased. Food, we have to figure out how we get that here. That has to be set up correctly. Guys, you should go... Okay. This is not gonna work. Probably need to turn this guy around, and that's fine. There's a crossover right here that he can utilize. Go to that platform. Go. No. Turn around. Go. 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 There we go. Yeah, I was hoping that I can help this, but this probably just needs to be redesigned. the rail's just not working the way I want it to. Great. Oh, I have a couple school buildings that are a little different than before, and that seems to be working okay. But this whole area has no power and no heat. So that's the thing that I want to fix today in the next, hopefully 20 minutes, if I can make that work. So many. Can't even see. Where is... Okay. I want you to point... probably this way. And if this is just going to be like a service connection, I think that's fine. I don't want to make it too long, so I think here's fine. Let's get a gravel road in there. Nobody has to walk there. Get that constructed. I think we are at a point where we have to put some gravel paths in so we don't forget about those later. There's a spot. Hey, Snow. Nice of you to show up. There's a little bit... Cool. I would have thought these... That's not where I clicked at all. That's still not where I clicked at all. There we go. Nice. Nice that it actually connected there. And out here... Let's back up this one a little bit. It's probably not gonna... Nope. Doesn't want to yet. Do like that. And there we go. That's the first task. Just assign those. We could assign a couple of the roads, but honestly, I don't want to yet. I'm not ready for that at this point. I do probably need to... You know what? We'll just do it this way. Connect one there. And there. And I think... this one could just be... like another gravel path that gets connected somewhere. Gravel path, connected, right, like right there. Okay, that's not gonna fit, but here's gonna fit. Please? See? No problem. No problem at all. Don't need this one then. Yeah, just connect that one up and make that one happy. I'm sure we're gonna connect something over here. This is... yeah. I think this is all good. This one should be connected to that section a little bit. And more of this. You may say, but you still haven't done the electrical connection like you just talked about. Which I would say, yes, you are very correct. Because I get distracted. As usual. Always get distracted. That's this game. This game is just full of distractions. 2. Build the road. Good. Let's get... I think this one will have to be a medium voltage connection. And what we're going to do is just run it out there. And then hopefully run it right by the road. I do know that we need more voltage switches. There's only 3 available here, and we need at least 4? Yeah, there's 4 quarters in the city. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need to connect all of them with power, so we need at least 1 splitter like this to make things work. Where should I put you? You are already on that side, but that's not very helpful. So I think I can put you here. You can be gravel. Service roads don't have to be fancy. Connect you there, and you there. Build. Road. Build. Very good. So we have that, and then there is obviously the heating problem. And the good thing about heat exchangers is they have a lot longer range than the electrical connections. I don't want to add more junctions here. It would be really nice if I can turn off the red stuff. But this is fine. I am assuming, I don't know this, that I will want to put a heat exchanger almost like twice a quarter. Like one there, one up here, One up here, one here, and then one here, and hope that they can handle everything. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Let's say 6. 6 will be perfect because that's exactly what I can supply. If it's more than that, it's not perfect because it's not what I can supply. Good. Pipe you can run under the cables. That is wonderful. That's exactly what I need. Let's run it by the road as much as we can. There is the power line right there. Let's have you come down here. And that should be fine for our first one. I can probably just connect the next one already. Make sure that it's in range of most things. Can build infrastructure. There we go. Do a very similar setup. I think this one is supposed to do the bottom half, the bottom 3, and this one is going to do the top 3. So let's just do that. Lift you up. Have you come... Let's just have you run out here. It's pretty obvious that I'm not really sure what's going to go on this side of the city, but something's going to go there. So we start with this. I think that's good. I did add this guy, just a bus station, one of the high-capacity bus stations, because I figured to run all the people that we need here, we're going to need a lot of high-capacity buses, but they're not going to be useful if I just use the small city bus stops that can only hold 200 people, so I got one that can hold 1,000 people. Just simple math, but I thought it was important to note. Can. Yep. Just gonna do a couple tests. If they can all connect, I think we are good. Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave that alone. I can probably set this one up too, but I don't want to yet. I'm just gonna do a couple roads at a time. Everyone that lives here is gonna die. I wish there was a setting to turn these off to not allow people to start working here before it's actually ready, but that setting doesn't exist yet, so people just have to suffer a little bit. Not that I want them to suffer, I'm actually building the city to the specs that they should require, but not everything's up to me. Let's have you... Can't cross that way. This way. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Just for simplicity, because I will forget. Yep. Crossing not allowed. That's what I thought. Let's take these two out just for a sec, so that this one can be connected, and then we can do the footpaths adjacent to them. Why would you take out all of the footpath that was here? Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not going to connect most of the side entrances to the buildings. I don't think it is necessary, the way it's set up. Just because the asphalt road that we give them should give them enough availability or opportunity to connect. That's not going to work. That goes. This doesn't go. This one probably just has to connect to this side, and then it should be fine. Okay. A little extravagant, maybe, but it's fine. I want to make sure that connects to that piece. Otherwise, we have other problems. I guess you don't want to connect. Oh, your indoor pool. Okay, no. We'll figure it out. I think I may put a bus station somewhere here too, so people can be dropped off in the middle to go fulfill their needs. It's just not necessary at this point. Oh, by the way, I think, not sure, but I think I figured out why the camera was turning off. I changed a couple settings that may or may not be helping. I hope they're helping. because if they're not helping, then we have the same problem at about 37, 38 minutes. That I'm speaking, but you can't see me speak anymore. Which may be okay for some of you. I just find it's one of the things that I wanted to do for my YouTube channel. That you can always see who I am, what I am, where I am, what I'm doing. Okay, all of this is good. Yeah, this is working. What are you doing? Why are you... What's your problem? Okay, you can go. Pretty good. Nobody's stuck. Yeah, this is all happening. Really happy with that. The only problem I had is this area was built. The fire station that I had initially over here would only reach to this area. Now I built another one here. Let's see. Oh, you still don't reach all of it. I can't afford to not get all of these buildings covered under fire protection. So my plan was to have this one walk people here, but it seems like that's not enough yet. So I need a little more help. Fire station. Same one. I don't need a lot more, but this is probably... I'm looking at the footpaths, the length of the footpaths that they have to be able to cover. I don't think footpath would reach that area, but... Actually, I don't have to bulldoze that. But I'm hoping it would. Let's see. If I add you there and run you all the way here, that may work. That may not. If it doesn't work, we'll just keep moving the fire station. This fire station is really responsible for nothing on our large distribution rail yard. It's going to burn down so we don't lose any materials, because that will be really bad, because all of these, I'm hoping, will always be pretty full. The stuff down here is already covered by the small fire station on this side, so I'm not super worried about it. I just don't want to have a special bus going here, and if it gets stuck ever, we're going to have other problems. Oh, here are the other bus stations that I added. They're just one-way bus stations mostly. Or one-sided bus stations, which I thought was pretty appropriate. There's a tiny bus station here that covers these 4. I haven't set this one up yet. Probably should do that. Station. Platform, station. Gonna fit this. I really like the small bus station, but honestly, sometimes it feels like it's too easy to place. Because it is so small, but this is on a mountain. I think we can just do it this way. Just level out to the street. That should be enough, I hope. Yeah, no problem at all. Never mind, still problems. Yeah, put it right there. And then I'm hoping that I can just send clustered buses to these areas. They always take 50. This area will take 200 people per shift, so that's at least 2 full buses. But all the other areas should just be 1 bus, so I'm hoping, ideally, I can just set them up with 1 bus per shift, but I'm not sure that the round trip from here to the city is about 8 hours, which should be a shift. Maybe a little more, and maybe a little less. I may have to just test that out and see how that goes. We are getting closely to the point where I could start bringing crops here. I think, yeah, this is the last piece that's not done yet. And they are under construction, so it's just going to happen when it happens. Something is stuck again. How? How? This should not happen. There's a train in here. You are not able to go anywhere. Get out of here. Go there. I don't want to see you. So how did that happen? You shouldn't be... You came from this side. Unless both of them entered at the same time. Which would also be weird. Oh, this is the problem. Just take out the intermediate signals. That's my problem. Yeah, I'm sure you're not going to have anyone loaded there. This is going to take a little while to clear up that backlog. All the roads are open, that's good. I should probably have a technical service unit over here as well. 5 should be more than sufficient. Sure, right there is fine. I do think having the fire station there now is not going to be... No, it is covered by the substation. I did put power in this whole area, so when it's actually done, it will be ready to go. But the power comes from here, and obviously nobody is assigned yet. Nobody is assigned to this piece either, so yeah, there's still lots and lots to do. Let's see what is assigned. Look at all the things that are still assigned, and without people, nothing's going to get done. So, yeah. Where are the passenger trains? Where are you parked? Oh, one thing I didn't want to change. Prefabs. Yay, pick up people. One thing I did want to change. The latest beta branch actually got new construction cranes. They're not as big as the Super KZH, but they're faster. So I just for fun, we're gonna change. Is there? Yes, sell all vehicles. That's what I want. And then just make it this. And they can also harbor more people. I think they use 60 instead of 45. And there you go. Big crane, going to do big things. They're a lot faster. Yay! Why do you not have much on board? I don't like that. That seems a little silly. Maybe they're just finishing up a small piece of the construction. That will be what I hope they're doing, but maybe it's something different. Yeah, snow is happening, construction is happening, everything's kind of just happening, but again, without people, there's nothing that's going to happen. It's pretty simple. But there is a full load of passengers, of workers, and now the buses can go, and with buses, we should be able to see more action. Time is looking good. It's about 30 minutes. How's this going over here? So last harvest we got about 7,000-ish, approximately. Which is probably pretty okay. It's not going to be enough for everything that we need. But it is what it is. It's a good start. This area looks like I could probably signal it up. Signal it up to here. And that could be good. Yeah, let's do that. Make signal. There's a crossover here. Okay. So what we're going to do is treat this like a fruit station, where you can go in on one side, but only leave on the opposite side, or do this. Then this is normal chain in, block out. Good. This one is no longer a thing. These I can't even put. Honestly, nobody should ever go in here. Pretty simple. These two should not be there. They are just hindering. Which really means this piece should not be there at all. But it's fine. Because he has a crossover, this crossover is to get into the grain silo. And then I think we can just add a quick release signal here. I'm assuming that we're going to have longer trains, so I don't want to put the signals too early. But now this can be part of a normal train section. Then this one is still the same thing. Everything over here is under construction and is going to be for a while. But honestly, it's a lot further than I expected it to be. What's this guy doing? There's a red. Because why? I am going to assume, because there was a train constructing. Yeah, in that area. I would like to see how this guy... Sorry, I made that sound again. I would like to see how this guy completes or does its work. But that's going to be the end of this episode. So again, there's a giveaway. If you want this game for yourself or for a friend, go join, or just join it anyways to see you two play a game. It's just a raffle ticket. You leave your email, and if you win, you'll get a notification. And, oh, come on, trees. Cool. And that's all. Again, really appreciate all of your input, all your comments, all your suggestions. Keep them coming. I love them. I love communicating with you guys like that. Also check me out on Reddit, on Twitter. I post more on Reddit than on Twitter, but I'm trying to be better on Twitter. If something is happening that I actually want to share, that's where you usually find it. And yeah, that's all. We'll keep rolling with this for a while. It is a lot easier now than it was 20 episodes ago. So the challenge is a little bit gone, and I'm not really sure how to make it harder. But I think as a goal, we should make things work really well. So next time we'll probably try to revisit some areas to make them just work better and work more efficient. And I hope that's going to work out well. But until then, and I hope soon, oh, no, fast, almost done. Fast done, almost done. I also am starting another series with Transport Fever. That was my first series, but I don't think my editing or my video quality was up to par. I think it's a little better now. Maybe check it out. It's a little more, call it relaxed. This is hardcore mode. Transport Fever is a little more straightforward, if you will. So come check it out if you want. It will be running in parallel with this series. I'm trying to find a way to not overload you guys with workers and resources videos, and all of them are about an hour, close to an hour long, and you don't have time to actually catch up on it. So I'm trying to keep it to an hour and a half of Soviet Republic, an hour and a half of Transport Fever maybe a week. However that translates into episodes, we'll see. And there will still be tutorials whenever I find time to make one, or reason to make one. So yeah, look forward to that. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support, all your input, all your suggestions, everything. Keep them coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you again next time. Bye!